All right. Hello again, and welcome to episode 2 of a brand new show, Southeast High School Highlights. Bailey, I'm going to eventually figure out how to get that thing to play without it being so loud, but I'm your host, James Dillard. With me, as always, my co-host, Bailey Jackson. How you doing, Bailey?
I'm good, everybody. Hey, that's a great intro. So, I just get excited every time it's getting ready to come on. So,
Every time.
let it
We
play
have
loud.
special guest co-host with us, Coach Abby Ray. How are you doing, Coach Ray?
Hey y'all, I'm doing great. Excited to be here.
Awesome. And we have our first guest on the show this evening already, and we will get to them in 1 second. But just real quick, WSBN has a mission to put young athletes in a professional spotlight, and especially those athletes that may not already get the spotlight. This is our plan here with Southeast High School Highlights, and we're going to interview kids and keep up with the teams other than football, because it's like I was talking, these ladies, football gets all of the attention anyway, right? And we're going to do that with all of our partner schools. Right now, those schools are Spartanburg High School, Clover High School, Landrum High School, and Greer Middle College Charter High School Blazers. And we also plan to get better every week. I said that last week, and we're definitely going to do it. So the great lineup this evening, we're going to talk Clover Cross Country, Greer Middle College Boys Swimming, Landrum Girls Golf, Spartanburg Volleyball, and not in that order, because we're going to start right now with the only seniors from the Landrum Lady Cardinals volleyball, not volleyball, see, too many sports. The Lady Cardinals golf team we have with us this evening, Ellie Vaughn and Haley Bright. How are y'all doing this evening?
Doing good.
Hey.
I just gave both of you a golf clap. So,
It's golf clap. Nice. Yeah.
very good.
So Bailey is the resident golfer. Coach Ray, do you play golf?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Bailey's pretty good, but we're here to talk to these young ladies. So first question, and we'll ask the question, and each of you can answer, and then we can move on or whatever. But so how long have you ladies been playing golf competitively?
We've both been
I've
playing
been playing
for-
golf. Yeah, I've been playing golf for about 2 years. I started in June of 2023, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, we both started the same season, so
Yeah.
both been playing for 2 years.
All right.
Well, what's
That's,
your favorite?
that's not-
What's your favorite part of playing golf?
Probably just getting to meet new girls because, since you're playing golf, it's usually just you and one other girl, so you really get to know each other.
Yes, these golf girls are some of the nicest girls I've ever met. So it's really cool
Yeah.
getting to talk to them, and then also your team. You just get really close over the season. We're pretty small,
Oh, yeah.
so it's really easy to get to know every girl on the team very well.
Sounds good.
Nice. So, Coach Ray, you want to take the next question?
Absolutely. So you said you love meeting new people. Do you have plans to play after high school or anything? Going to college anywhere?
I don't have plans to play for college, but I'm definitely going to keep playing golf recreationally because I just love it,
Yeah.
and it's a sport you can play forever.
Pretty much the same for me. I got involved because we needed more girls and kind of fell in love with it. I don't plan to play competitively, but it's definitely something I can continue to play for years to come.
Hey, I'll tell you this
Yeah.
from personal experience: you can play golf when you get old and bald, and you can just keep playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm too loud to play golf.
They'll just,
Kick me off.
yeah. Hey, I'm old and 2 back surgeries, and I still play golf. Now, I play at golf. I'm sure you ladies would make me look a little ridiculous out there on the course. So, okay, so we've got the golf down pat. You ladies are helping your school out. That's love what you said about they needed some girls, so you came out and played. That's awesome. Doing something new and putting yourself out there is very honorable, and a lot of young folks don't like doing that. So that right there tells me a lot about you ladies. Very positive thing. And speaking of school, though, Haley, what's your favorite subject in school?
This might be a weird one, but my favorite class I take is at Swafford Career Center. It's their introduction to teaching class. So I'm going into level 3. I want to be a special education teacher after college.
Nice
See.
teacher, Haley.
Yep, Coach Ray special ed.
Oh.
And you can put on your resume possible golf coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, always necessary.
for sure. No, that's a cool favorite subject, and we definitely need more special ed teachers. Ellie, how about yourself?
I've always loved English, but here recently I've been getting very involved in our agriculture program at school. So I think as of now, that would be my favorite class.
That's awesome.
Ag Ed. So she's a
Yes, sir.
future Clemson Tiger, maybe?
Well, I've
No-
always
no
loved
jokes.
the Tigers. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All jokes aside. Nice. All right. Coach Jackson we're gonna talk about him being the golfer. Well, explain to us the team, and then we'll talk about the team a little bit. How does the golf score? How does all that work? Pretend we don't know.
Are you asking me? or
Well,
them?
you can talk to them about that part. That's kind of the idea.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
obviously Landrum's a little bit smaller school. How many girls are on the team total?
5.
5.
All right, so you play 5 and you count 4 at your matches. Am I correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, so that puts a lot of pressure on you. I'll be honest with you. If you don't, a lot of schools have 6, but when you play 5 and count 4, there's only one score that's thrown out. So you have to play hard. So what about
Yes,
the
sir.
team? How does the team look for the season?
I mean, we've only had 2 matches so far, but I feel like we're doing pretty good, don't you, Haley?
Yeah, we're definitely 3 of us, or actually 4 of us. 3 of us, this is our second season, and then 1 it's their first. So we're all pretty new at the game. So I feel like compared to last season, we've grown leaps and bounds.
That's good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep, always looking to get better.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Well, ladies, is there anything else you think the world needs to know about the Landrum Cardinals Lady Golf 2024 season? Where do y'all
I'm
play?
not sure, Haley.
We
our
play
home
at the
course
link.
is- Yeah, the Links of Tryon up in
Links of Crown.
Campobello.
All right.
Nice.
So if anybody wants to get out, and the weather's starting to get nice finally, thank goodness, and maybe
Yes.
watch the ladies play if you're anywhere up there in that area. So we appreciate y'all being on here with us tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck this
Yeah,
season.
good luck the rest of the year.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
All righty. Here we go. All the clicking. All right.
All right,
so,
folks. It's time. We've got Clover Cross Country runner Ella Neber coming in.
yeah, we
She's
do.
in the green room.
There we
Bring
go.
Ella, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How about y'all?
Thank you for
Doing
being
great.
here. This is my good friend James, and this is Coach Abby Ray from Spartanburg High School.
Hi.
And you are on the second show ever of the
Ever.
Southeast Sports or School Highlights. So, Ella, I'm going to introduce you. All right. Ella just set the school record at Clover High School in the girls 5K with a time of 19 minutes and 10 seconds. She did that at the Trojan Invitational held last Saturday at Northwestern High School. She finished 3rd overall in the race, and it was just 20 seconds behind the defending 5A state champion. Ella, what you've done in the last couple of years there's too much to list for this. But I talked to both of your coaches today, and I asked them to tell us something about you. Both of them used the word relentless, perseverance. They said her dedication. Both of them said dedication and sacrifice. Both of them said. So, I'm not going to read exactly what they said, but they just talked about how great it was to coach you and how hard you worked. And it was really hot Saturday, wasn't it?
It was super hot. It was so humid, and it was the second we got off the starting line, it was just immediate sweat. So yeah.
That's tough. You may not know this, but I was the cross country coach at Clover for 3
Oh, yeah.
years. So, and I'm not a runner. I would run if there was a tornado or something that could hurt me really bad chasing me. That's
Hey.
about it.
Might as well take off running too.
Yep.
That's right.
So Ella, talk to us. How long have you been running, and how'd you get started?
So I've basically been running for about 5 years. I used to be a year-round swimmer, and in 7th grade, I was kind of thinking about walking away from it, and I did. But that spring of 7th grade year, I was kind of bored, and I really needed to do something. I'm kind of a person who can't sit still. So I was like, I'll just join track because everyone was doing it, and I did it. But they put me in distance events, which is the events no one wants to do. But I did it and I enjoyed it. So I was like, okay, I'll try cross country. And then I did that my 8th grade year. And I've been doing it ever since. And each year I've just been focusing on it more and more, trying to get better.
Yeah, I mean, and you're also very busy when you're at Clover, right? So you play other sports. Like, tell us what else you do.
Well, I used to play basketball. I did that up until 9th grade year, but I chose to walk away from that too because I wanted to focus on running. And also I did swim, like I said, but also I do choir at my school. I do choraleers, so that's also a lot. But yeah, I would say running is the main thing. I do cross country and track.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with Clover High School Choraleers, it's
I've heard
15, 20 times state champion chorus program, and it's very demanding. And we have a lot of athletes that participate in it.
Yeah.
So, Coach Dillard, why don't you take the next question here?
Yeah. So, what would be your favorite subject at Clover High School?
I'm kind of like between two subjects. I really like math because I'm a logical person. I really like to know that there's just one answer that you're gonna get. But also, I really like science. I'm in biology too right now, and I really like learning about life and things like that. And I'm thinking about going into the science field when I'm older. So, yeah.
Nice.
Very good.
She's smart.
Coach Ray?
So do you have any plans after high school? Like where you want to go to school? Do you want to run track or cross country somewhere?
Yeah, that's definitely something I've been like working on, thinking about what schools I want to go to. I'm definitely going to run in college, but I'm still kind of like narrowing down like where I want to go. I'm probably going to stay in the South somewhere, but as of right now, I don't really have like a top school or like a group of schools that I really am thinking about going to. It's really just what's going to come up, and I got to tour schools and see which one I really like.
Yes. I was a college athlete. It definitely holds you accountable and keeps you in great shape. So that's awesome.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the schools are going to start looking for you too. So,
Yeah.
what's your biggest challenge to running cross country? I mean, when I coached, what we put the kids through that were running cross country was I didn't realize how grueling it was. What's the biggest challenge to running cross country?
Yeah, a lot of people might think it's like the physical thing because we're always doing workouts. We're always running up hills, doing really long runs, 7-mile runs all the time. But I would say the biggest challenge for me is like the mental aspect. Every time you get on the starting line, it's just you. Like running is such a different sport than every other sport. Like obviously there is the team aspect, but in the race, that's all you. And like when you start to get tired in the middle of the race, I would say the physical part of it is maybe 40%, but the mental part of it is like over 60%. You really got to tell yourself to keep going. And also there are times when you might have a bunch of bad races going on in a row, and you really just have to persevere and keep working hard and know that your training is going to pay off in the end. But it is really nice to have that team aspect, and that really helps with hard workouts and things like that in practice.
Yeah, and so how have the coaches that you have, how have they pushed the whole team, boys and girls, to get better? And what's the goal that's been set for the boys and girls at Clover this season?
Yeah, I would say we're really lucky to have 3 amazing coaches who are super educated. So they know a lot about track and running, and they all had really good careers. So as soon as we got these coaches, they knew what our team needed. They laid out a plan for each of our seasons. So basically the plan for the summer is to just get mileage in. And then once like the meets start, we start doing workouts. And by championship season, we do a lot of speed work. So that by championship season, we peak. And that's when we want to run our fastest times. And they know exactly how that works. They're super smart. But also they give us a lot of resources. They help us with a lot of like injury prevention, which is really needed in running. But also this past summer, a lot of us went to cross country camp over the summer, which none of us have really ever done. And none of us would have known about that if we didn't have such great coaches. But I would say the main goal for this season is for the girls and boys team to make it to state, which we have not done in a really long time. But I think this year is definitely going to be our year because we've had a really like young team the past few years, but it's gotten way older and we're all getting so much better. We all have so much more endurance and perseverance, and we're just working super hard this year. So that's definitely attainable.
Yeah, that was a really good answer, by the way, because
Good answer.
Coach Clark, I coached him.
Yeah.
And he ran, and he was a hard worker. And Coach Young and Coach Huggins, they both know track and field and cross country inside and out. So we're lucky to have them, and we're lucky to have you at Clover High School. So we really appreciate you being here, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good luck.
Fun.
Thank you.
Go Blue Eagles.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Nice. Now, you guys ever run meets over this way, Bailey? There's a big one in Spartanburg Saturday, I believe.
Well, they're at the eye opener at Milliken. Yes. It's
Okay.
one of the oldest and biggest South Carolina cross country races. They've been running the eye opener race since I was in high school.
Forever.
That was a long time ago.
That'll be a big one. Yeah, we'll all be there, I guess. Maybe we need to send Zach. Zach, if you're listening, you need to go get some footage
on location,
on-site footage. Okay, so Greer Middle College Blazer feature this evening is boys swimming, and I had an interview with Maddox Turness. He's a junior, and I'm just going to roll the footage and let it go. All right, I'm here with GMC stud swimmer Maddox Turness. How are you doing today, Maddox?
We're good.
All right,
really
so
good.
Tell us what grade you're in.
I'm in 11th grade.
Awesome. And how long have you been swimming competitively?
This is my 13th year swimming competitively.
Wow, that's long. So you were really, really young.
Yes, I started swimming in the summer when I was 4 years old. I swam 2 years for Pelham Falls neighborhood team, and I swam for Roper Mountain Estates Ashton every summer since.
Nice. So what events do you compete in this year? We'll say this year.
This year, my strongest events are the 200 IM and the 500 freestyle.
Okay, and you've already had some success, I hear. That's why Coach Weaver picked you to be on the show.
Yes, this year I have broken Ethan Panosian's longest standing 50 free record.
You just had to throw Ethan.
Yeah, I had to name drop him.
There you go.
And me and Jimmy and Brody and Quinn broke the 200 freestyle relay record.
Nice. And we've got this really nice website in the background for people that want to keep up with you guys this season, right?
Yeah, this will showcase everything that happens.
Very good. Well, speaking of the team as a whole, you guys did really well last year. Was it state runner-up, right?
Yes, we were the 1A, 2A, 3A state runner-up to St. Joe's. We lost by just under 10 points, which was a little disappointing, but they lost people and we didn't lose anybody. And we're strong, and this year will be exciting. There you go.
You're like a sportscaster. You just segued right into the next question of the outlook for this season. So we're looking to win it all then?
Yes.
That's not just
we will win it all this year.
Okay, very good. We are going to win it all. And I hear anything else that you want to tell the fans about swimming at GMC?
This is the place to be if you want to swim. We have a great team. We have a really fast team. A couple of us guys train on a club national team. And it's the place to be.
Right.
We win titles.
That's right. We win titles. Well, I hear you know how to gritty, but you don't want to do that for the show.
I don't want to do it on camera.
No, can you gritty in the pool? Is that even a thing?
Maybe if we win state.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see it.
We'll keep that in mind. Well, Maddox, we appreciate you being on the show. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you having me.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Yeah, he wasn't gritty for me.
Hey, well, that's because he's too busy wearing his championship rings that he's got and he's going to get. I like it. I like the confidence.
Yeah, they do really well, and Coach Weaver does a great job. It's one of the few. Coach Weaver is one of you talk about. You coached one of your cross country coaches. He is one of 2 graduates that work at the school, and our school is only 16 years old, so it's going to be. It felt like we might not ever get anybody that was a graduate of the school, but Coach Weaver did a good job when he was an athlete and a student, and he's doing a really good job as the coach. So. We appreciate Maddox being with us this evening, and good luck to the boys and girls. We'll get us a girl swimmer soon at Greer Middle College. All right, our final segment. I'm going to kind of turn it mostly over to Coach Ray, but we're going to let her introduce who we're going to get on here.
Yes, we're about to meet Maddie Stevens. Hey, Maddie.
Hi.
So Maddie Stevens is a senior volleyball player at Spartanburg High School. We're so lucky to have her. You doing all right today, Maddie?
I'm good.
A little bit nervous. I told you it wasn't going to be bad.
This is easy.
It's so easy.
Piece of cake.
So, Maddie, tell us and tell them a little bit about how long you've been playing volleyball.
I've been playing since 7th grade, so this is my 6th year playing.
And what position do you play?
I'm a DS, so a defensive or libero sometimes, whenever.
Maddie is one of
You-
our defensive specialists.
She gets to wear the different colored jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's special.
Yes. So she is always all over the court. She can pick
Yeah.
up about anything. So Maddie, I showed you the questions a little bit earlier. What do you enjoy most about playing volleyball?
I think it's just like once you get it going, it just can be really fun. I know playing lacrosse in the spring semester, it's a little more intense, and I think sometimes volleyball can be more of just like a fun, uplifting thing when you can just get a rally going and it just everybody's having a good time, because a lot of times you can have a lot of fun. A lot of times lacrosse, I know, can be a lot of stress and pressure sometimes. Like, it's still fun, but volleyball, you can just kind of keep going and everybody just gets into it, and once you have fun, that's when it gets good.
Yeah. And we like to have fun, don't we? Yep. So let's go ahead and knock this question out. What's your favorite subject? And go ahead and shout out one of our great teachers at Spartanburg High School. Who's your favorite teacher?
Well, I don't know if I'd really consider this a subject, but I love weight training. I really do. Coach Caldwell, obviously, but I've really this is my 2nd year being in weightlifting, but last year I just came in. I feel like I really got into it, and I feel like it's definitely helped a lot with my sports. And I think it's just like, it's grown a lot of like mental toughness in me too, I think, because I've put some records up on there, so
It's
Yeah.
huge.
yeah,
Record holder.
love choir too. Choir is probably my other more academic favorite thing.
Funny, Ella was in the choir too, and Maddie was in the choir. So, Coach Dillard or Coach Jackson, do either of y'all have any questions for Maddie?
So
Yeah.
I just
Oh, go ahead.
want to know if you've seen the schedule and you realize that the Greer Middle, my daughter's a senior volleyball player. The Greer Middle College Blazers are coming to town here in a couple weeks, right?
I think so.
It's a 3-way meet with you guys in Chesney.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it was almost planned by the Southeast High School highlight show. We definitely need to have some highlights from that thing. So
Yes.
Really?
You talked about the multiple positions. What and I love when the volleys get going too. Everybody, it gets super intense. The more the ball goes over the net, you have to win the point, right? It's just even more important to win that point the more times it goes across that net. So what part of the court do you like the best? Do you like all that digging, or you like
I do.
okay?
I find it kind of fun. I feel like once you get a good dig, it's really satisfying. just as much as the hitters getting a spike, it's like getting a good dig. It really just is like boost of confidence.
Yeah.
Like the weightlifting.
Yeah, it helps.
Coach Jackson, I'm sorry I interrupted
Yeah.
you.
Well, what about your region? What about the other schools over there? Who's the team to beat?
Yeah, how's that looking?
I mean, we're trying to put some numbers up on Gaffney. We got a game tomorrow night at Gaffney for sure. We're trying to get Bowling Springs in. I mean, Dorman's always a tough game,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
winning something against them is always a good thing.
True.
So we went from a 5 region to an 8-team region too. So we expanded a lot. So we didn't get as many preseason games this year as we did in previous years, but I think it's more fun when it's a region game. You know, Maddie, do you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Not-
and just to be technical, you're going to be in 2 divisions in 5A this year, and there's going to be an RPI used to determine playoff seeds. So that certainly helps, and it keeps everybody in it longer because it's based on who you play, who you beat, who beat you, and who they played. So there's all these things that go into it now, which it's more in line with almost like BCS football playoffs. So it'll be interesting.
Yep.
Very good. Awesome. Well, Maddie, is there anything else that you want to share with the world?
Just come out and support us. We need it.
That's right. If you haven't been to Spartanburg, to me, the Spartanburg High School is still new. Do you guys still think of it as new?
Yeah.
It is a beautiful facility. I've only been the front main entrance and the gym in the back. So I'm sure the
You
rest
came
of
to a
the building-
basketball game, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super nice, and all the athletic facilities are super nice. So yeah, definitely come out and support. Especially that it's a Monday night. I wish I should know the date. I'll know the date by next week.
The 20, I think.
23rd, when
I remember
the
that. I think
Blazers and the Chesney Eagles are going to come down to District 7, Spartanburg High School. But yeah, get out and support these ladies. And Coach Ray, we appreciate you getting Maddie on here, and
Yeah.
look forward to seeing you play.
Thank you.
Good
Thanks.
luck, Maddie.
Thank you so much.
All right. She seemed nice.
She's great.
Anybody that likes to dig, she's a
Did you
worker.
know that libero comes from the Italian word for free?
I don't know how you know all this kind of stuff. Bailey's the
It's a free
researcher.
substitution.
So that's literally what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I looked it up one time because it the whole rotations and the substitutions blow my mind.
Yeah.
But I watched a
Yes,
very
they
good
do.
volleyball match last night between the Blue Eagles and the Rock Hill Bearcats,
Oh wow.
which we
A lot of good
won.
volleyball this weekend. We saw Bowling Springs at the tournament we were at. So they're in y'all's region. So
Mhm.
they're pretty good. So, but good luck for sure to that. Hey, we got them on here. We only have one recorded interview. We're getting back. I figured out how to adjust the volume a little bit. So we hope everyone enjoyed the show. We hope everyone continues to support these schools and these teams. Next week, looks like Clover's TBA. I don't know if Coach Jackson typed that
I
in.
just typed in TBA.
If I did that, we're looking to have a female swimmer from Greer Middle College. We're going to talk cross country from Landrum, and we see by next week we can have some post game stuff. We can have the results of the eye opener and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
And we're looking for some competitive cheer guests out of Spartanburg High School, hopefully. But we're flexible on the show.
Absolutely.
Very, yeah. Hey, and speaking of being flexible, join us on Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. for the Fun Fans podcast. If you are a college sports fan, especially a Clemson fan, you will love that. You can find it right here in the same place you are watching this show right now. I want to thank the people at WSBN. We want to thank Zach Owens for his help, the cooperation of all the administrators and coaches at our 4 schools. Huge special thanks to Coach Ray. So we wanted her on here to help host with us in case Bailey or I needed to miss.
She's in training.
Hopefully I did okay.
Yeah, you did great. And if
Hey,
I
Coach
got-
Staley today told me you were awesome and you did great.
I love Coach Taylor. That makes me
well, I was just thinking, I wear Greer Middle College, but if Coach Staley wants to, I'll wear a Spartanburg shirt on the
Not
show.
me. I got my Blue
We
Eagle
talk to the
Cross Country
ADs
shirt
from
on.
these other schools here.
I'll see what I can
We'll
do.
get us the hookup or whatever. But we appreciate her being on. If I would have started feeling worse instead of better, the way I felt yesterday, it would have been just her and Bailey on this evening. So we appreciate Coach Ray coming on here with us. And we will be back next week with more of your hometown athletes. Thank you for tuning in. Come back each and every Wednesday. Don't forget to click subscribe on the Fun Fans Podcast YouTube channel, as well as your favorite podcast platform, and bookmark us on WSBN TV channel 24. Follow us on social media and please share. On behalf of WSBN TV, the Fun Fans Podcast, J Thrill Entertainment, and Bailey Jackson.
That's right. Have fun and play hard, everybody.
Have fun, play hard.